Falling is normal. Staying down is deadly. Think about it. You and I, we've all fallen in life. Exams, jobs, business, relationships, every single one of us has hit the ground. But the truth is, falling doesn't destroy you. What destroys you is refusing to stand back up. So today, let's talk about falling down versus staying down. And trust me, this one lesson can change the way you look at failure forever.
Look around you. Every successful person you admire has fallen. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the very company he founded. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. They fell. But here's the key. They refused to stay down.
Now, let's be honest. Falling hurts. When we fail, it drains us. You say to yourself, I tried so hard and nothing worked. You replay the mistakes in your mind. You start believing you're not good enough. And slowly, you stop trying. You convince yourself, maybe this is just who I am. Maybe I'll never make it. But here's the painful truth. Staying down is more dangerous than falling. Because the longer you stay down, the more you lose energy, confidence, and hope. And eventually, you accept defeat as your new normal. Falling is temporary. Staying down makes it permanent. Think about a child learning to walk. They fall again and again, but they never stay down. They cry, yes. They get hurt, yes. But they stand up again. Because deep inside, they know that walking is worth it. And that's the difference between successful people and the rest. The successful ones, they don't stay on the ground too long. They bounce back. They say, yes, I failed, but I'll rise again, stronger, smarter, faster. And every comeback becomes their fuel. Let me give you a real-life example. In 2008, the global financial crisis destroyed countless businesses. Millions of people lost jobs. Some gave up. They stayed down. But others, the ones who said, I will rebuild, ended up creating billion-dollar companies. It wasn't that they never fell. It was that they didn't stay fallen. And you? You might have failed in exams, in a startup, in love, in life. But your failure doesn't define you. Your decision to rise or to stay down does. Mindset shift. Reframe failure. Falling isn't failure, it's feedback. Every mistake, every setback is just data showing you what doesn't work. Imagine a software engineer debugging code. Each bug isn't a disaster, it's a signal. Here's what to fix. The engineer doesn't cry over the error. They adjust, test, and move forward. Your failures work the same way. Reframe them. See them as a teacher guiding you toward improvement. Stop labeling yourself a failure. Start labeling yourself a learner. Reflection pause. Take a moment. What's one setback today that's really just a lesson in disguise? Emotional recovery. Don't dwell. Falling can hurt emotionally, and that's normal. But the longer you dwell in regret, the heavier the fall feels. Look at Olympic athletes. They lose races, they miss goals, but they don't sit in despair. Simone Biles fell at the Olympics, yet hours later, she refocused, trained, and competed again. That's emotional recovery in action. Tip: set a strict regret timer. Feel it, process it, then move. Lingering in self-pity only strengthens the stay down habit. Energy spent on regret is energy stolen from your comeback.
Build momentum with small wins. Rising isn't always about giant leaps. It's about consistent, small actions. Think about J.K. Rowling. After multiple rejections, she didn't give up. She wrote one chapter at a time, submitted one manuscript at a time. That momentum, tiny steps stacked together, eventually built a global phenomenon. Actionable takeaway? After any fall, pick one small action to regain control. A tiny victory fuels confidence, which powers the next step. Before you know it, you're not just back on your feet, you're running again.
Surround yourself with supportive forces. Your comeback isn't just about what's inside you, it's also about who's around you. The right people lift you when you're down, challenge you when you're stuck, and remind you of your potential. Think about Tiger Woods. After injuries and personal setbacks, he didn't rebuild alone. His coaches, family, and teammates pushed him back to the top. Their support accelerated his return. Tip: identify your comeback circle. These are people who inspire, motivate, and hold you accountable. When you fall, lean on them, but don't rely solely on them. Use their energy to ignite your own momentum.
So, how do you make sure you rise again? 1. Accept the fall. Don't deny it. You failed. Accept it. That's step 1. 2. Learn quickly. Every failure has a lesson. Extract it fast before your mind traps you in regret. 3. Stand up immediately. Don't wait. The longer you stay down, the weaker your willpower becomes. 4. Take the next step. Small, simple action. Don't wait for the perfect moment, just move. Remember, resilience is not about avoiding failure. It's about refusing to let failure pin you down. You will fall. I will fall. We all will. But the next time you do, ask yourself one question. Am I just falling, or am I choosing to stay down? Because life doesn't measure you by how many times you fall. It measures you by how many times you rise. Falling down is human, but staying down, that's a choice. So get up, rise again, and prove that your comeback will always be stronger than your fall.